Thanks so very much. Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing? You folks okay? Yeah. It's a regular fall day here in New York City, kind of chilly and windy. Did you notice how much wind we had earlier today? Thank God I'm wearing my Eddie Bauer hairpiece with Velcro.
Oh, beautiful.
Because, well, here's exciting news. Anybody ever been to Paris, France, and gone to the big museum there, the Louvre Museum? Anybody been? Well, recently at the Louvre Museum in Paris, France, they've opened up a McDonald's. And while you're there, by God, check out the original Leonardo da Vinci ketchup pump. It's on display. Beautiful. But since, and you wouldn't have thought this would happen, or maybe you would think it was happen, but they installed the McDonald's there, and guess what? Well, there's trouble already. There's trouble. Do you know what I'm talking about? You can kind of guess what it was. Take a look. Trouble in, look. How about that? The Venus de Milo. That's a great time here for baseball fans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, buddy. The New York Yankees in the playoffs earlier tonight, and boy, does that sound like fun. 50,000 people packed together during a swine flu epidemic. So that's exactly where you want to be. Yeah. I love New York City when there's playoff time because everybody in town's got that playoff fever, got that baseball playoff fever. Anybody go over to St. Patrick's Cathedral today? Did you go over there? The horn section went over? They replaced the holy water with warm beer. So they've got playoff. Is my understudy still here? Is he standing by? Is he still here? Yeah, we'll take a look at him a little bit later if he's here. Is he ready to go? Because if anything happens to me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a guy ready to jump right in. Is he back there? Hey, Lenny, are you?
He will be.
He'll be back there soon. And this year, this is what's great about it, the Red Sox are the wild card team. Yeah. Y'all remember the wild card, don't you? That's how we got George Bush.
Whoops. Hello.
Is he back there now? Lenny!
That was wild.
There he is, right there.
He's ready to go now.
Ready to go. He's great. He knows every number. He's fantastic.
He knows all the numbers.
How about that ball game last night? Did you folks see that? The Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers? Whoa! And this was great because you know who was watching at home up there in Minnesota? Brett Favre. And and he was so excited about the ball game, and he was clapping so much that the lights in his house were flashing on and off because he just
clapper.
And on.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like the clapper.
Here's this is a sad, sick, ugly story. You know Ted Williams. Remember Ted Williams, speaking of baseball? Perhaps the greatest player of all time. Ted Williams, and last active player to hit 400, and what a guy, and eyes, tremendous eyes. Well, anyway, the poor guy passes away, and the family says, well, we don't want the fun to end here. So we'll have Ted frozen. So they took him to a place, and they said, how much to freeze Ted? And they said, well, you know, just toss him in back with the party ice. We'll get to him later. And there was a series of mix-ups, and they removed his head. And it did. That's nothing. We're just getting started. So now they've got the head, and they freeze the poor guy's head, and they were doing some kind of maintenance, and his head was damaged. I know. I'm sorry. Because they took it out of the compartment and they mounted it on an empty tuna fish can.
Right.
But that's not how it was damaged. It was damaged because now the can is frozen to the guy's head. So one of the attendants, one of the scientists at the cryogenic lab, removes the tin can from his head with a wrench. Bang! Bang! Yeah, watch this.
According to a new book, the staff of an Arizona cryonics facility propped up the frozen head of Ted Williams on a tuna can, then hit the head with a wrench when the can got stuck. But it never would have happened if they'd used Bumblebee Tuna's frozen head mounting pad. Built into every can of Bumblebee Tuna, this handy device allows you to snap any frozen head onto and off of your tuna can in a jiffy, so you never have to worry about this.
Ow! Ow! Quit it! Ow!
Bumblebee, the frozen head tuna can people.
There's nothing. It's just awful.
We'll never have to worry.
Oh, my God. All right, Kenny, they're all warmed up for you anytime you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here's some good news, ladies and gentlemen. Mel Gibson. Remember a couple of years Mel Gibson had a little bit of a thing out there in California and got himself in a little trouble?
Yeah, yeah.
He has had now, Mel Gibson has had his record expunged. Yeah, so it's no longer, that little episode no longer appears on his record. And I think I speak for all of us when I say, well, hey, happy Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, you can do that in Los Angeles, for example. Nick, you remember Nick Nolte?
Yes.
Well, today he had his mugshot touched up. Now, here's the way it used to look.
Right. No,
Today he had it touched up. Now here's what it looks like. There it is. So, it's the kind of thing you can do.
Yes, you can do.
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. You folks excited about the Nobel Prizes? They were Nobel Prize in science were awarded yesterday, and the three winners in physics are known as the Masters of Light. Ooh. Yeah, Masters of Light. Not to be confused with Dick Cheney, who is known as the Prince of Darkness. That's a, oh my God, look out. Prince of Darkness. Have you ever watched the Nobel Prize Awards? And Neil Patrick Harris hosted this year. Did a very nice job. Have you ever seen one of the actual Nobel Prize Awards? You know what they look like? I've never seen one. We got a copy of one right there. Take a look. Here. They're nice, aren't they? Fill them full of your favorite beverage. Now listen to this. I'm no rocket scientist, and so far be it for me to try to tell these people who are rocket scientists how to do their business. But NASA is what they're going to do. They're shooting a missile. They're going to launch a missile from the Earth, and they're going to shoot it at the target moon. They're going to shoot it right at the moon.
What?
They're going to shoot it at the moon looking for water.
What?
That's what they're going to do. They're going to launch a huge missile, kaboom, right at the moon looking for water. And I said, well, yeah, why not now that everything's taken care of here on Earth? Why not? We got no problems here. Let's just go give it a shot. So they're going to attack the moon, and they're going to be looking for water. And I thought, well, yeah, that pretty much sounds like our government. Bomb first, look for evidence later. That's the way we do business. That's right. Now, here's something that'll put a smile on your face. Yesterday was the first day of the Supreme Court, the new Supreme Court session, and you know we have a freshman